We're here at the cottages in Baton Rouge with Mr. Brett Burch. We're going to find out a little bit about this man and really find out who Brett Burch really is tonight. How are you doing tonight, Mr. Burch?
Wait, the interview started? Oh,
yes, sir.
let me grab my drink right quick. Sorry about that. This recording? Alright.
So, what you sipping on there, Mr. Burch?
Some juice.
A little juice. What kind of juice does Brett Burch drink?
I like cranberry. Cranberry and apple.
So, Mr. Burch, I know a lot of people call you Burch, so what is your full name?
Brett Michael Burch.
Brett Michael Burch.
Yes, sir.
Is there any significance in the name?
That's Michael, my middle name. My uncle's a priest, and he says that I was named after him, but in reality, I was named after Saint Michael the Archangel.
That's interesting, sir. So, where are you from, Mr. Burch? And tell me a little bit about where you've lived in your life.
Originally, I'm from Patterson, Louisiana. I moved to Morgan City I moved to Berwick when I was about 6 or 7. Then I moved to Morgan City till my freshman year. Then from my freshman year, I moved to Lafayette, Louisiana, and I attended St. Thomas More and ended up graduating from there. And then I went to South Louisiana Community College, which was in Lafayette. Then I just recently transferred to BRCC, which is in Baton Rouge, which we're at right now.
Interesting. So, you've been pretty much in Lafayette, Morgan City, Baton Rouge your whole life.
Correct.
Now, I've heard you've had some tragedies in your life that you've had to overcome mentally, dealing with family, friends. Tell me a little bit about that and how you overcame those tragedies.
Well, I lost my best friend when I was around 15. His name was Cayman. I lost him at 15 years old, and then 3 days later, my grandpa's was battling cancer, pancreatic cancer, for about 6 months. And then 3 days after Cayman died, my grandpa passed away. So that was like one of the first, real tragedies that ever, hit me. And then I lost a little bit of, everyone. Not everyone.
It's okay. I know it's kind of hard to talk about these things.
Yeah, it's not that. Well.
If it gets a little bit rough for you, we can go on to something else.
No, sir. I'm good. I got it. Yeah, well, that happened, and then an older brother of mine, which is not biologically my older brother, but his name is Timothy, and that put a hurt on me.
So you say your brother. What kind of relationship did you have with him? Was he a close friend that was like a brother to you?
Well, he was a friend, a cousin, and a brother to me. Well, I'm good friends with his younger brother. His name's Sean. And I was always at his house, and Timothy and Michael, they twins. They had a big impact on my life. My brother was all into sports, my biological brother, and I was into sports too, but I wasn't that's all he did. I didn't really focus on that. For my life. I don't know how to describe it, but well, he was just like I was there, and I looked at him more as a brother, and he was just a great person. He made you laugh. He was like the light in the room, and that's just it. I mean, he was just my brother, dude. That's pretty much.
So he was like a big brother to you.
Like a big brother, yeah. And
he was a major male influence.
He was
in your life.
Well, my biggest influence in my whole life would be my father. He had a big impact on my life for what he did and what. It's a long story. I'm not gonna get into it, but It was my father's a big influence. Is my hero pretty much. I would have to say.
Tell us a little bit about you and your father's relationship.
Me and my dad, when I was little, like I said, he played ball all his life, and he was mostly with my brother. You know, showing him how to play baseball and all that. So I really didn't have like a connection relationship with my father, like as I want to say like a son and father relationship. You know, because he's not my biological father. Okay. And so, like I said, it's a long story, but that's all I'm gonna say about it. But I think that kind of got to him. But as I got older, you know, I seek the relationship with him. You know, I ended up telling him when I found out that he wasn't my biological father when I was 13. I ended up telling him, you know, like I respect you, blah blah, and like I think that showed a lot to him. And we got a closer bond now, and I'm glad that happened. And me and my brother also have a closer bond. I love my brother, man. We never really got along, never really connected, but now everything worked out for the best, I would have to say. So
That's good. I mean, seems like you've had to overcome some things and really made you a bigger person.
correct.
So, being as how you are a bigger person now, I heard that you're about to take on a big commitment and join the military.
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about that. What branch of the military are you going into, and when do you plan on starting? If you're going to be active or in the reserves or what?
I joined the Army National Guard. I joined the infantry branch, which 11 Bravo, which if y'all don't know, is front line. You know, I'm gonna go out there and you know.
Infantry, you're going to be first one out there.
Correct.
Making all the first shots.
Correct.
Getting shot at first.
Correct. I didn't want to say that, but that's the reality of it.
Well, I mean, we need everybody. You know, the infantry is a great branch, great spectrum of the military.
Correct.
You know, without them, we don't get past the front line.
Correct.
You know, so that's a big weight on your shoulders.
It's stressful. It's you know, I'm attending school right now, and it's stressful, man. You know, I jumped in it, and you know, because right now I don't know what I want to do with my life, so I said, why not do something productive in the meantime, you know, and traveling and you know going through experiences such as people in infantry do go through, seeing what they see, doing what they do. I think that would kind of point me in the direction where I want to be in life, you know. In the meantime, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So,
Give you a little taste of the world while you're at it too.
okay.
You know, kind of
Exactly.
travel,
Exactly.
get to see
learn cultures, learn.
exactly.
You know, so.
Yeah, that's really inspiring to a lot of people when you go out there and you're fighting for our freedom.
Thank you, because you know, a lot of people take truth for granted, man, and they're really fighting out there. Like you don't really hear about it, but man, I tell you what.
On a little lighter side, I hear you're a rapper also in your spare time.
No, no, I'm not a rapper. What happens is, you know, me and my friends act up, and we, you know, bust a quick flow, you know, whatever you want to call it, freestyle, and it's fun. You know, you make music. I'm not a musician. A lot of people think I should be.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
A lot of people like I said, a lot of people consider that I should be an artist. Like that is a talent, but I don't see it as that. I see it as joking around. You know, not really being serious about it, but it's fun to do. And I get a lot of positive feedback from it. Like I said, well, I didn't say this already, but you know, people have heard my songs and actually put them on YouTube, and I had nothing to do with that. So I mean, that shows a little bit, you know.
Shows that they have respect for you as a artist. A rapper it's a art. You know, you're telling a story with your words.
Right.
So
right, but
I
see,
mean,
that's
I
the
think
thing.
that I'd consider you an artist if you do that on your spare time.
See, that's the thing, though.
From what I hear, you do it a good bit.
Well,
You take a little pride in it.
I don't though. You know, that's the thing. I'm not really you know, I don't know how to describe it, but I don't consider myself. See, in my songs, I don't really, you know, express my emotions. I kind of just go, I don't write nothing, and I kind of just go off the dome. You know, it's you have to be there kind of thing. I might give y'all a little behind the scenes later on. You know, so.
So I also hear you're signed with Maxim Entertainment.
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about that.
I want to say about 3 years ago, Mr. Rocky, which is my biological father, he's now married to my mom. He's a CPA, you know, a certified publication accountant, and he does taxes. And he was doing taxes for this guy, Blaine McManus, and he's a producer, and he would do his taxes, and with the filming industry in Hollywood and all that, it's a whole different ball game with, you know, do with taxes and all that, you know, blah blah blah. Well, he would come to the house, you know, and I would be at my house with my friends, you know, chilling, being myself, and he was interested in my personality, and he actually offered me to be a part of their company, which is Maxim Entertainment. And I signed a contract, and you know, it's an opportunity I had to grab, you know, and I ate that, you know, and because I mean, it's movies, you know, I mean, that's a good industry, and you get paid real well, and I don't really talk about that. I don't know how y'all found that out.
You're talking about movies. I heard you were in a couple of movies, actually.
Correct.
What movies are you in, Miss Burch?
Well, I'm in Blood Out. It's with Curtis Jackson, which is 50 Cent, Val Kilmer, Luke Goss. That's that movie. That's the world premiere for that's coming out in about, I want to say, 2 months for that. And I'm in another movie which we haven't filmed yet called Division 3 with Andy Dick, Frankie Muniz, Tom Green, and it's been delayed because Andy Dick and Frankie Muniz they've been acting up a little bit, so it's been delayed. I've been supposed to film that since my senior year of high school, and then we're gonna work on a whole new series of National Lampoons. So I'll be in most of those, but that's all I can speak of so far. That's all I have for that. But yeah, that is true. I am signed with Maxim Entertainment, and I'm in a couple movies.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Mr. Burch, and we've learned a lot about this man. Brett Burch, the man, the artist, the movie star.